if you've got wisdom to share, but you're stuck figuring out how to package it, right? Then this video is a very quick one, but it is for you. And I really want to make sure that I walk you through basically 3 simple steps. It's just a simple framework that I use quite often, especially when we're coaching and so forth. But to anyone out there that is just looking to shape your idea into whether it's a course, whether it's a membership, or even just a coaching offer that you want people to actually want and finish, then follow these 3 steps in this video and click subscribe. Okay, so in this quick video, you'll learn how to go from, I think I want to teach something, to here's my offer and here's how I'm actually going to deliver it, right? Whether you're starting from scratch or you're stuck with, so many ideas, and we get lots of ideas in our wonderful minds and we're like, we want to do this, but this video is going to help you just with 3 simple steps. So I've got you. Now let's continue on. Hi, I'm Nikki Kelly. I'm the founder of Wisdome, a platform that helps experts, coaches, course creators, even community builders actually turn their knowledge into content that actually connects. So let's start with the first step here, and it's all about how the framework can begin. So we're working and we're looking at defining your offer. So what are you really offering? People don't buy information, they buy a transformation. I've mentioned this in our other videos, but here's your formula, and write this down and it will be in our description below. I help audience achieve transformation through the method that you're going to offer them. So example is, I help business owners reduce overwhelm through weekly co-working calls. And that's it. Your offer is the promise that you're making, and keeping it simple for you to explain it to people and for people to understand what it is that you're delivering is really important. It's key here. So a quick tip is, don't focus on what you're actually teaching. Focus on what they will walk away with. The second step is just mapping that journey, and not just for yourself, but those people who are going to learn from you. Breaking the result into 3 clear steps. It's the journey you're taking people on. So once you know the result that you want to get people to, transform into, you can reverse engineer it into 3 parts. And think of it like this. What's the first small win that they'll need to build the confidence? And what comes next to keep them going, keep that momentum going? And then finally, what's the final shift that gets them the full result? So with this portion, you're just really trying to engineer an offer in 3 simple steps. And the reason we say 3 simple steps is because your learner will be able to retain the information and hold on to it, which means retain, a lot longer, and understand why they're actually doing this in the first place, because they'll be able to see it. They get a vision of what it is they're going to have, which is that first small win. And then as they can see they've got that first small win, well, what will come next to just keep this ball rolling, the momentum going? And then the final shift that gets them that full result, gets them to see this is literally where this is going to take me, the big thing, right? 3 simple steps. And it's a journey that you're taking people on. It's not about teaching everything you know. It's about giving them a simple path that they can follow, just to start with. So when you're thinking of the offer that you're providing, the simple outcome, just remember that, something that they can simply follow, retain, and go, I'm loving this. I'm getting a win out of this. I'm ready to continue on further and further. Little steps. Quick wins. And then now the final step is choosing the container, how you're actually going to deliver this offer. What is it, right? And it's usually around how you want to deliver it yourself. You're starting this for a reason. You might want to earn an income out of it, reoccurring, one-off sale, whatever it is. But this is for you to, build a business on, basically, I'm guessing anyway. So based on that, you've got to think about how is it that, you wanted to deliver this information, this offer, right? How are you going to contain it? What's the container you're going to use or vehicle you're going to use to deliver this information? So, do you want to teach once and scale? Well, that's potentially formatting it into a course. Otherwise, do you want to build a community and that retention of community, people growing with you, build up that advocacy, get people growing and teaching each other and so forth? Well, that's possibly a membership that you're probably wanting to create. Is it something where you love to deep dive and customize with particular people, like do a one-on-one or even just a small cohort, group coaching program? Therefore, the offer could potentially be a coaching program that you're wanting to deliver. if you love diving deep into, particular scenarios. So there's no wrong answer, right? So like I said, when you're trying to create an offer and work out what that offer could potentially be, how you're going to deliver that offer, what is it exactly? You can think about these things, which is basically be clear on the offer. What's the transformation you're providing? What is it that you really want to share out there? And don't overwhelm. And by wanting to give all this information out there, you'll overwhelm yourself, let alone the learners that you're trying to teach. So be clear on your offer and break down that offer into a 3-part journey. So like I said earlier, you got to think about things like what the quick win could potentially be, how it's going to build their confidence to keep going further, and pointing out literally what the final shift or transformation is going to be within that journey itself. And then the final part is to format it in a way that actually fits you so that you can ensure that you turn up and you're consistent for those people, that community, the followership, whatever it is that you're trying to build. So try. If this video did help you in some form or another, give it a like, leave a comment, and do let me know. I'd love to know what offers that you are thinking of putting out there. What's going to be your sentence? What's your offer sentence? And hit subscribe. I do drop weekly videos on building your knowledge business the smart way and the easy way, to be honest. See you in the next video.